Today's ceremony was a remembrance and respect for our first responders for the 9/11 events that happened in 2001. So this is an opportunity for us to remember and to hear from those who were greatly affected that day, as the entire United States was greatly affected on the morning of September 11th.
I mean, I can remember it was 5:30 in the morning. I was drinking coffee, watching the news, and news broke, and I saw this airplane fly into the Twin Towers, and I thought, wow, new action movie, right? And then about 30 minutes later, I realized it wasn't.
I sat watching as the building was on fire. Black smoke was billowing into the perfect blue sky. People started jumping out of the windows of the tower. Then the second plane crashed into the South Tower. I was stunned. The media started reporting this as a terrorist attack on America.
My husband and son were doing laundry. They watched the towers go down, and my husband realized he had to go to work. He quickly finished up, returned home, got his uniform, and left. Calls were coming into the school to ask how we were doing. We didn't know anything yet. As we learned through school, we heard our children start crying because many of their parents worked in that area, and information was not coming back to us.
Our first responders, they don't hesitate. They run into the burning buildings. They run into danger. We've had countless law enforcement agents be shot at, and regretfully, some of them have lost their lives. These are men and women who sacrifice their not only their lives but their families' lives to do what needs to be done for our community. And I am so thankful to have them. Recently, I got to spend some time with them during the Hurricane Hillary event. And though Pahrump was spared, Mount Charleston wasn't so lucky. But our men and women were ready to go. They were sleeping only 2, maybe 4 hours a night to be prepared for the worst of the worst and to be able to respond in a blink of an eye. And as you said, they spent one of the nights running into a burning building to save lives.
Our Ladder 1, that Mack chassis served the FDNY as Ladder 117 out of Queens, New York on Astoria Boulevard. That Mack also responded to both World Trade Center events in 1993 and 2001. It was not damaged in either of the events, but played an instrumental role in not only attempting rescue but also suppression efforts on the buildings surrounding the World Trade Centers.
Honestly, today was very overwhelming to me. It's my first time coming to this event. It was very, very powerful. I was blown away by the stories and the personal effect and the personal side of all of these different stories from these people who were involved. But it was very, very powerful.
Thousands of people lost their lives that day, and there are still people who are giving their lives as a result of that from their illnesses caused by the aftermath of that incident.
We'll always live on. You are angel from above, shining down, laughter and love.